Hello guys, I'm Tech and welcome back to another video. I really hope you enjoyed that cinematic intro I did. It took me a bit to make, enjoyed making it. So before I continue with the review, I would like to give a shout out to two people. Actually a company and a person first off. The first one would be obviously being Gearbest. They sent me the keyboard to review, so it's technically sponsored by them. So thank you Gearbest for sending this keyboard. And the second person is Savoi Rivero. She just wanted to be shouted out in this video. So with nothing else to do, let's get on with the review. The truth. I guess we can start with an overall look at this keyboard. It's a 104 key standard membrane keyboard with extra features built in. Its RGB isn't an actual RGB, and its main attraction is its metal or aluminium frame. The frame isn't anything really special, it's just a thin piece of aluminium curved and cut at the edges to give it this gamer-esque feel. This keyboard is quite flexible but nothing dramatic. This keyboard will not flex while typing or gaming, only when you push down hard, but while typing or gaming, like I said, I didn't find this an issue or happening in the slightest. You flip it over and you'll find plastic, no aluminium. There's a usual 2 flip-up feet with no rubber, while on the bottom there's 2 rubber feet allowing for some gripping. But this keyboard can have gripping issues. The USB cable isn't braided or anything like I would have liked, but amen. The cable is connected to the keyboard via a stress preventer thingy. Next, I want to talk about the keys. Me, coming from the standard HP keyboard like most budget gamers I guess, found the feeling very nice of the raised keys. It gave the keys this nice travel that I do like. There isn't much of it, but just enough to annoy certain people who do like short key strokes. It's a membrane keyboard, no mechanical switches unfortunately, but it's still a nice typing experience. The keys do wobble, but it's something to be expected for membrane keyboards. It has the standard 104 keys, so you're not missing out on the functionality and productivity, and it also includes some extra buttons for the RGB. It also features an FN key for its functions and a Windows lock key so you can't accidentally hit it or minimize or freeze your game. Yay! One thing I had to mention though is the spacing between the caps and the A keys. If I go back to my old keyboards, there's always been a spacing where my ring finger would rest, but now it often ends up hitting the caps button by accident. I've gotten used to it, but it's nothing time won't fix. The company has also its logo between the N key and the up key, just to remind you it's made by them. Nothing of bad, just something to know. Oh, it's not a button. This keyboard also has its num, caps and scroll locks in the usual positions, along with the LED indicators at the top right corner of the keyboard. Going on, we should find the LEDs. RGB. I was disappointed. This is probably the 4th time or 15th time that I've actually tried recording this one. It's mainly because I keep on going off track, talking about things that make me angry about this keyboard. Well, I'm not stay on track this time, I'm going to try. On the box and on Gearbest's site, this company, WarWolf, WW, it's not a good pronunciation, claim that it has an RGB full color light spectrum type of thing, where you can call Sears keyboard. When companies straight out lie to you and say RGB full color, people don't know these things. Like, I didn't know when asked to get sent. I didn't know. And so RGB, that means I can customize it. Yay! Cheap, 30 bucks. Fine. Send it down to me. I'm surprised people haven't reviewed it yet. It's such a good keyboard. It's a good keyboard, but it's not RGB. It's just a series of LEDs that you cannot change. You cannot change. But yeah, it's not RGB. The colors are not changeable and are constant, so you get this green, orange, red to purple, blue transition. You can change the brightness using the FN key and the page up or down according to your desired effect. You can also turn it off altogether using the sun button. Overall, massive disappointment in the RGB sector. Massive. So, final conclusions. I like the keyboard. I will admit it. I quite like it. I've never had a I've never had such a cool keyboard in my hands. The coolest thing I've come close to was that HP keyboard you saw. But yeah, I like how it illuminates. I like its price, $30 around there. I don't mind it for a keyboard, but don't write RGB. Like Dead said, don't write RGB if it's not RGB. Just write LED illuminated and just give an image of the colors. Bro, yeah. And for $30, you could have braided the cable and, you know, given it a bit cooler look instead of leaving this garbage of a cable thing. But yeah, I don't mind this keyboard. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm Alex Tech. Just want to say big thanks again to Gearbest for sending me this keyboard. I hope I didn't damage it, and I hope you didn't get offended by flipping the board. Sorry. Yeah, that general I should say. But yeah, just want to say thank you again, guys. Hope to cooperate with you guys again in the future. And then yeah, I'm Alex Tech, and this was my review on the K-12 WarWolf keyboard. K-12